Get ready for real moments of joy, relief, and raw emotion as these military homecomings capture what it means to finally be home. Austin waited 10 long weeks to see Jesse again, and the moment they hugged, it felt like time stood still as every mile between them disappeared in that one embrace. Jenna spent 7 months dreaming of the day her Marine would walk through that door, and when he finally did, every second apart turned into tears of joy as she ran into Romeo's arms. After 7 months away, Sergeant Alex came home just in time for the holidays and surprised his family in the best way, filling the room with joy and tears in a reunion they'd waited so long for. Peru waded through a season that tested every part of her, and in that one hug, all the distance faded as their eyes met with quiet relief and overwhelming love. Tressa counted the days with growing excitement, and when she finally reunited with Charlie, her love had only grown stronger. After 8 long months apart, Alexis finally reunited with her partner, and their emotions spilled over in a tight embrace, cherishing the moment they had waited for. Elizabeth captured the moment her Air Force boyfriend saw her again, and as he smiled through his tears, this beautiful couple shared the best day of their lives with a hug so full of emotion, their reunion became a memory they'll never forget. After a year and 5 months of long-distance love, Ruth finally saw her Marine in person. Kira was proud of her Air Force boyfriend for finishing basic training, and when he came home, they shared a hug filled with pride, joy, and deep love. Jay surprised her daughter after 9 long months away in the military, and though she thought she was in trouble at first, joy quickly took over in the happiest moment ever. Marissa's daughter stepped out and froze the moment she saw her dad standing there, and after months apart, she ran into his arms as Marissa watched with tears and love in her heart. Erica's daughter was in school when her dad walked in after 10 months away, and the second she saw him, she ran into his arms with tears in her eyes and pure joy in her heart. After months of deployment, Erin finally held her husband again, and their embrace was full of love, gratitude, and all the emotion they'd held in for so long. Erica captured a beautiful moment when her son-in-law surprised her daughter by coming home early from Kuwait, and the look on her face made that homecoming one they'd never forget. Kendra waited 9 long months, and the second her soldier walked through the door, Every tear and every heartbeat made sense as her family wrapped him in love and pride. Lexi stood frozen as the man she'd missed for months walked toward her, and in that single hug, everything she'd prayed for came true. After 7 months apart, Jenna hugged her husband tight as tears ran down her face, and love and relief overflowed in the moment she'd waited for. Joy's military boyfriend came home for just 2 weeks, and every moment they shared was filled with love, proving their bond could handle any distance. Natalie left everything behind and traveled over 3,000 miles just to welcome her husband home from deployment, and their embrace was full of love, sacrifice, and emotion. Daddy came home early, and Rosie caught the moment his little girls ran straight into his arms with tears and laughter as their world felt whole again. Daniil shared a beautiful scene from Camp CP as Sergeant Miller returned home, and the joyful reunion between mother and daughter said it all. Ella helped plan a heartwarming surprise as her husband returned home and stunned his mother, hugging her through tears in a moment they'll always remember. Caitlin shared a sweet surprise that had everyone crying as two sisters reunited in an emotional moment that showed the true meaning of missing someone. Jolie told her family she wouldn't be home until July, but came back 5 months early, and the way she surprised them made the homecoming unforgettable.
Who is this?
Nicole captured the sweetest reunion as Kiba sprinted toward his dad, just home from deployment, jumping all over him while his tail wagged and happy tears flowed. Cindy waited 11 long months, and the second she saw him, she ran into his arms with overwhelming joy in a hug that neither of them wanted to end. Meg's son ran straight into his dad's arms the second he saw him, and their embrace, full of tears and joy. Mackenzie stood waiting anxiously, and when her husband finally came home after 11 months, they ran into each other's arms, crying tears of joy and relief. Tim surprised his mom at her workplace after deployment, and as she turned around in shock, she burst into tears and hugged him tight with overwhelming love. Brooke waited anxiously as Phil returned from deployment, and the moment she saw him, she ran into his arms, tears falling in a homecoming full of joy and love. After 6 months apart, Lily finally reunited with her partner and hugged him tightly, her joy overflowing as they kissed through happy tears. Alexis surprised her husband's dad and stepmom by bringing him home unexpectedly, and his dad froze in shock before wrapping him in a hug, while tears filled the room with love. Maddie reunited with her husband after deployment and ran into his arms, holding him tight as tears of joy streamed down her face in the moment they'd both waited so long for. After 8 long months, Jenna's family finally reunited, and though their little boy was shy at first seeing his dad again, he lit up the second they hugged, their bond reconnecting with so much love and warmth. After 11 months away, Coast Guardsman Anthony returned home early to surprise his wife and kids at his son's nursery, capturing a heartwarming moment they'll never forget.
Are you happy? Yes. Are you kidding me? So sorry, Kirsten.
If you have enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this one as well.